So today I'm going to do my blog in video format. I've never done that before, but I'm not going to have a lot of time today to write, so I thought I would just share this story with you via video. So on Friday night we started our injectables, and in that giant box of medicine we never once really took the time to make sure that anything other than the medicines were there. Unfortunately, when it came time to use one of our medicines, we didn't have a very crucial component. First off, I would just like to, for a lot of you who don't know what we're taking or how IVF works, I thought I would share with you exactly what we're doing. So right now, Constance is on two different injectables. One is Follistim, and it actually is like a pen. It's like an EpiPen, I guess, for, you know, those of you who know what that is. And you take it off, screw on the little cap, dial up the amount that you take. Right now Constance is on 225, and then you pop off the cap, stick, and inject. Ooh, almost got my finger. I'm not sure what that would do to me. Anyway, the other thing we are on is Menopur, and Menopur this is the first time we've been on it, and it's kind of fun. We've actually had a couple of disagreements about who got to mix the Menopur. You have one bottle of powder and one bottle of liquid. Now, you would think that you could probably just use any syringe and make this work, and when we realized we didn't have any syringes other than the HCG syringe, which is a big one that goes into your muscle, we thought that it would be pretty easy to come up with another syringe to use, but aha, here's the difference. With Menopur, you need this little cap, because what you do is you have this needle here, and you unscrew it. You screw this little tip on, stick it in the liquid, draw up the liquid, stick it in the powder, push it in, dissolve the powder, and then pull it all back out. And then you take this off and put the needle on. So when we didn't have that, we thought, well, we'll just call the pharmacy and hopefully they can help. We had our prescription for the Menopur, which isn't, injectable medication. We thought surely if you hold the injectable medication and the prescription for it, it would lead one to believe that the pharmacist could probably get you the needle and the other accoutrements that you would need. But you would be wrong, and we were wrong in thinking that. They could not help us. The time was about 7:30. We were rushing out to our friend's 30th birthday party. Happy birthday, Krista. And we didn't have a lot of time. We had to take the medicine between 6 and 9, and we had to be at the birthday party by 7:30. And so while we were waiting for Krista to show up, Constance is dialing our IVF clinic, and we're on hold with different pharmacies trying to get things figured out, and no one can help us. And finally we called Dr. Leah, our old reproductive endocrinologist, and paged her. And it didn't take her long, and she got back to us. And she sent in a prescription to the Jewel Osco in Andersonville, and we went there and we got our needles, and it was pretty funny. We finally got the medicine. Constance shouted up in the car out in the parking lot. We thought about going to the alley for probably our only opportunity to ever shoot up in an alley behind the Jewel Osco, but we decided to do it in the car instead, and everything worked out okay. But it's those things that you just don't think about. We were so fixated on having all the medicines that we didn't even think about whether or not we would have the needle. But so far things with the medicines have been going really well. Constance is feeling pretty good. We're not sure why, but the Menopur hurts going in. The Follistim does not. So if anybody knows why or has had a similar experience, I'm sure Constance would love to commiserate with you in the comments. But yeah, that's it. So far, so good. Tomorrow we go in for our first checkup after we've started the medications, and that's it. So I will be back to writing tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a good day. And this is it for my very first video blog.